Sherlock Holmes and John Watson are away on a case. They don't have anywhere to sleep, so they get a tent and they camp out for the night. In the middle of the night, Sherlock wakes up, nudges his friend awake and says, "John, look up at the sky and tell me what you see." Tired and annoyed, John says, "I see millions and millions of stars." "And what do you deduce from that?" asks Sherlock. John thinks about it for a minute. "Well, astronomically, it tells me there are millions of galaxies and potentially billions of planets. Astrologically, I observe that Saturn is in Leo. Homeologically, I deduce that the time is approximately 3:15. Meteorologically, I suspect that we'll have a beautiful day tomorrow. Theologically, I can see that God is all-powerful and that we're a small and insignificant part of the universe. So, tell me, what does it tell you, Sherlock?" Sherlock says, "John, you idiot, it means that somebody stole our tent." Welcome to the Dad Bod. If you spend any time watching my videos, you'll likely have noticed that I often try to match my intro jokes to the topic of the video. This video is indeed about Sherlock Holmes. More specifically, the BBC show Sherlock. I like getting things that make me think of the movies and the shows that I love, so I figured what better way to do that than to get watches and clothing from the shows that I love. Sherlock's watch from BBC, Jim Gordon's watch from Gotham, Sherlock's coat from Sherlock. So all these videos are going to be coming out soon. I'm currently making one of them right now, so make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell. That way you're notified when these and my regular videos post. Also, feel free to check out my Facebook and Twitter page at the DadBod4. So I have here the watch as worn by Benedict Cumberbatch on Sherlock. Funny thing to note, he can't actually say the word penguin. Also, he and Martin Freeman both worked on The Hobbit together. John Watson was Bilbo Baggins and Sherlock was Smaug the Dragon. They filmed their long scenes together, but they didn't actually see or work with each other. Their scenes were filmed at different locations and different times. So all the times that they spent working together on Sherlock, I'm pretty sure they made pretty good friends. It just kind of sucks that, they didn't get to spend time with each other while filming The Hobbit. Well, anyways, we have here the Rotary GS-02424 Men's Analog Classic Quartz watch with a leather strap. I found it on Amazon UK for €84. So with tax and shipping it came to €96 or $131.42, depending on the day. The Amazon United States, the regular Amazon that I use, is $172.79 plus shipping and tax, which brought it up to $202.55. And then it's listed at $170 plus shipping and tax on the Rotary Watches website. So you can see why I chose to get it from Amazon UK. This watch is referred to as the Rotary White Canterbury Gents Quartz watch. I'm not sure if it was given this name because of, Sherlock, or if Sherlock chose this watch because of the name. If you know anything about the Sherlock Holmes books, you'll recognize the name Canterbury because it's the publisher of Sir Arthur Conan Doyle's Sherlock Holmes books. What I do know is this watch was actually discontinued, but when enough people saw Sherlock wearing it, it increased the demand for it, and then Rotary reissued the watch, and here it is. It's available again. So it arrived in this green box right here. You can see, if you can see here on the side, it says Icons of British Design. So Rotary watches originally started in Switzerland, but then has since relocated to London. So here we have the watch. It has a silver dial with Roman numerals. It has the hour and the minute baguette hands, and then just below it, it's got a second dial for the seconds. It has a scratch-resistant sapphire glass and a pretty nice decorative crown. On the back, we can see that it's water resistant for up to 50 meters, and it says right here that it's made out of stainless steel. Right here we can see that the strap is made out of genuine leather. On the other side, it has the Rotary logo. The clasp is also made out of stainless steel. I've recently purchased the equipment to be able to open and reclose watches. That way I can look inside them when I do the videos, and I can see what kind of hardware is in there. If it's cheap parts, or slightly better quality Japanese parts, or even higher quality parts. So with this watch, once we get it open, you can see that it does come with a Miyota movement piece that's made in Japan. This one's a pretty decent movement piece. Costs about $15, much better than the $1.15 piece that's in my Wrist Mafia watch. I wasn't able to use my bare hands to put the back piece back on. I had to use a little clamp to close it, which applies pressure on all sides and is able to get it closed and sealed properly. But doing that, it helps to keep the watch water resistant, so the more difficult it is to put the back on, the better, to a certain extent. Well, that's all we have for today's video. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I know I'm going to enjoy this watch, and I will see you next time.